Hey guys, what is going on? Chris here once again, looking ahead to today's games here for Thursday, the 6th. We only got 6 games today, but some pretty good ones out there. And also do a recap of last night. Even though I did not do a video, I do apologize. Are in the midst of moving, so definitely, you know, doing some moving stuff. So definitely, sometimes don't have for time for videos, but for the most part, trying to do videos for you guys. All right, like I said, do a recap of last night and look ahead to today's slate. So anyway, NBA once again was a very good night last night. The premium lineup was actually a 306 at last minute. I changed it for me because of Conley was out, so I went up to a 310 and extra 4 points, but still the premium a 306. It cashed everywhere. So overall, really good night for us. Anyway, here we go with the 310 here. Like I said, it's almost identical lineup as the other one. So went with Beverly here. I got you 25.7 going up against Denver. Nelson was banged up. Beverly been playing a little bit better here as recent. So 25.7, I'll definitely take that from him. As I told you, Mike Conley ruled out about 15, 20 minutes before game time. So decided to put in Harrison. He was really cheap. He let me get in some very big guys there. So that's kind of why I went that way there. Didn't do too much, but he was only $3,500, so I didn't need too much from Harrison here. But he still got me 18 points, so I'll definitely take that. Next was Harden, as normal. Harden was Harden. A very good night, almost 60 right there. I thought this game was going to go in overtime here against Denver, but unfortunately it did not. But still, I'll definitely take that. 58.4. Next was Lou Williams, kind of stacked this Houston game here. Unfortunately, didn't do too much, but still didn't kill me. Next was LeBron James, another really good spot here against Boston. I had 58, had 36 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, so a really good one from him. And then I had to kind of punt the position there with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Got me a solid 20. I know he wasn't going to be too popular. He was only 2% owned in the tournament I was in, so he kind of did his job. Next was Nikola Jokic, as you see there. I got James, Jokic, and Harden all in there. That definitely saved me right there. Jokic with the 58.3, almost a triple-double, had 9 assists there. And then the last you can't see here, Larry Nance. He had a 31.8, 15 points, and 9 rebounds, so good night from him. And then I had Pau Gasol. Thought he was going to play a little bit bigger minutes, but San Antonio Popovich just let everybody play about 18 to 20 minutes. So, Gasol got you 21.6. So, overall, definitely will take it. As you see, they're 1 at 600, so a very good night right there. MLB Premium also did really well as well. Had a 145.7 and a 138. So both of those did cash in double ups and in most tournaments as well. So overall, a really good night for both sports. So as normal, guys, if you guys are interested in premium lineups, definitely let us know. Only $30 for the rest of the season for NBA and including playoffs. So definitely let us know. As you can see, you easily make your money back there. And also, MLB is just starting up, and we are doing pretty good so far. So if you're interested in premium lineups for either one of those, MLB is $35 per month, and as I said, NBA is $30 for the rest of the season. So, like I said, if you're interested, we'll have our email in the comment section. All you have to do, as normal, hit us up. We'll get you all set up on premium lineups. And also, you can follow us on Twitter. We will have our Twitter in the comment section. You can follow us, and also you can hit us up for premium lineups as well. And you can message us and ask some questions. So, yeah, I think that does it for the recap. Hope you guys had a good night last night as well. We got 6 games here for NBA, and I think only 4 baseball games there for the main slate over there. So, relatively quiet night. So anyway, but these 6 games, I'm really into these ones. So anyway, let's get into it. We've got Milwaukee and Indiana. I think that's too low of a total, to be honest. I think it should be around the 208, 209. Anyway, a 201 and Indiana by 4. So like I said, it should be a little bit higher. These teams play good against each other here. So right away, I don't know if Brogdon's going to play. Maybe we can punt with Dellavedova. I don't mind Jeff Teague to get you around 37, 38. Giannis as normal. I like him. Kind of dud the last time out, but don't mind him. Monte Ellis, maybe put him in there. Not too high on those guys besides Giannis. Paul George, been playing really good. I really don't mind him. Middleton's been up and down ever since Beasley came back here. Let me see how he's been doing. He's been doing all right, 27-15 since Beasley came back. Didn't play much against OKC, though. How's Beasley been doing? Not much either. So I don't mind Middleton. Not my favorite option, but still half decent spot there for 6,000. Think he can get you around 27, 28. But yeah, I really don't mind George. I'm not too high on these power forwards too much. As normal, don't mind Greg Monroe maybe coming off the bench. Miles Turner, I think, should have a pretty good game here. Get you around 30 against a Milwaukee team that's not good at rebounding too much. But for the most part for me, maybe focus on some Jeff Teague, maybe some Giannis and Paul George, maybe Middleton. Those are the only four I'm really focusing on here. Don't want too many of the cheap guys from this one here. All right, moving on. We got Brooklyn and Orlando. So the other night when Brooklyn played, I think they beat Philly 147 to 117 or something like that. So they scored a buttload of points. So this should be another high-scoring one here. We got a 226 from Orlando by 2. So, should be a really good one. Going to be one of the ones you're going to want to stack here tonight. Right away, Peyton, triple-double, easy here. Jeremy Lin, another guy. I'm probably going to have him in a lot of my lineups. Evan Fournier, another guy I like. Kilpatrick, don't know if he's going to play or not. Don't mind Fournier, probably around 27, 28 here. RHJ, don't mind him. Terrence Ross could get you 24, 25. He does like to shoot that three-pointer. Brooklyn not too good against guarding the three, so maybe Ross gets you 25 here. Aaron Gordon, once again, another good spot. Had a hard one there against had a hard one against Kevin Love and the Cavaliers, but, that's understandable. And then Vukovic and Lopez, both of these guys I think should fight. Do very, very good, but I'm going to give the edge to Vukovic for sure there. So anyway, Peyton, Lin, maybe some Fournier, and then probably some Vukovic and Lopez is definitely who I'm going to be focusing on in that one. All right, moving on. We got Philly and Chicago, a 211 total in Chicago by 6. So once again, I think this should be a pretty good game. We got Rondo with that question mark right now. If he does play, I don't mind him. McConnell is a pretty good defender, though. But on the flip side, if you need about 27 to 30, McConnell is probably your guy right there. TLC, don't mind him. Price is going up, but, about 28 to 30 as well. Don't mind that. Nick Skauskas maybe get you 21, 22. Once again, there you go with Jimmy Butler. I like Paul George and Jimmy Butler. I love both of those guys. I don't mind Justin Anderson here because I think he should be going up against Nikola Mirotic. Butler been playing the shooting guard quite a bit, so definitely watch out there for TLC. Nikola Mirotic, I don't mind him. Rashawn Holmes, don't mind him against Lopez. Dario Saric, hopefully he's healthy again. Paul Zipster, not too worried about him. And then, as I said, maybe put in some Lopez, maybe get you 25, 26. Holmes is not a good defender. Lopez has a lot of, I think about 3 or 4 inches on him. So, Lopez, he's been up and down, but like I said, a really easy matchup here against Philly. Not much against him about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, but I think get you around 23, 24. But that's definitely a GPP play. So, definitely focus on, like I said, it depends on what's going on with that Rondo news. I don't mind McConnell. Don't mind some TLC, as I said. Might have a hard matchup there against Butler. Depends on how they do there. But should still get you around 24, 25. Nick Skauskas, maybe put him in there. Really don't mind Jimmy Butler. Don't mind Anderson. Sarge, don't mind Holmes. Maybe some Nikola Mirotic as well. Mirotic, really, really good matchup there. And really like Sarge and Holmes. And then maybe take a shot with Lopez. But I really like playing the Sixers here quite a bit. Alrighty, I think that does it there. As you see, I'm briefly going through it. If you have any more questions or anything like that, definitely message us on Twitter, and we'll help you out as much as we can. All right, moving on, we got Washington and New York, mostly because there's no total because of that New York news. Anthony, hopefully he should play. As we all know, Rose is still out, so I think Wall should have a very, very easy matchup here. I think Washington, as we all know, should blow them out really easily. So I don't know how many Washington guys you can really stack here. But anyway, they have really good matchups. You got Wall, you got Beal. Mostly all the starters here for Washington are in play. Not too high on Carmelo. Don't know what's going on with Porzingis. If he doesn't play, we all know the routine. Hernan Gomez will, get some extra minutes there as normal. Kyle Quinn comes back into the question as well. They might put Anthony at small forward. We don't know. Maybe put in Kaminskis at small forward if Thomas can't play. Don't know what's going on with the Knicks there. But hopefully Porzingis can play. See here. I don't mind Hernan Gomez maybe. Like I said, that all depends on that Porzingis news. But for the most part, I can't really read this game because of the injury and don't know what the total is. Like I said, it should be around a 2-17 and Washington by like 9 or 10. So maybe put in Wall, but like I said, it should be a blowout. There's other games there that you can target some guys. I don't think you need to spin up for John Wall tonight. Beal still, Beal's one of those guys he likes where the competition is really close. So I don't know if I can really pick anyone on this one. Like I said, definitely watch that spread throughout the day and see how it goes there. But these two last games, these are probably the big ones I'm going to be targeting here. Got Boston, Atlanta, 209 in Boston by 1. Should be a good one. Boston just lost to Cleveland, so, they got to step it back up here if they want that first spot there. And also, Atlanta, as we know, they're fighting for a playoff spot as well. So both these teams are going to be fighting each other. I love Thomas. Don't mind Schroeder. Both of those guys are really good spots. Don't mind some Bradley either. Don't know what's going on with Tim Hardaway. Tyrion Prince, maybe put him in there. Depends on the Bazemore news and the Hardaway news there. Crowder, he did exit, but looks like he's going to play here today. So I don't mind him. Don't know what's going on with Paul Millsap. Still on a minute restriction list. But if he can't play for some reason, then Ersan should get his full minutes back. And then maybe put him in there since he's so cheap. Should get you around 26 to 27 if Paul Millsap is out. And then right away, I think Howard will be one of the most popular guys there. Al Horford maybe gets you, 35, 36 in his return to Atlanta. Maybe he plays a little bit harder here. Don't mind Howard, don't mind Al Horford, Schroeder and Thomas. Definitely Schroeder if all those guys for Atlanta are going to be out. But then really don't mind some Avery Bradley there either. So this should be a really good one here to target. Definitely watch out for some of that Atlanta news there. All right, last but not least, it seems like these guys have played like 3 or 4 times here in the last 2 weeks. But, most of them, they've all been really good. Minnesota and Portland here once again. Last time they played, Minnesota beat them 110-109. We got a 218 and Portland by 5. So, like I said, should be a very good game here. As normal, all these guys are in play. Lillard, Rubio, McCollum, Crabbe, Wiggins, Dang, Aminu, Towns. Like I said, all these guys are in play. So just as many as you can fit, that's probably what I would recommend. Maybe take some of those cheap guys from Philly and try and work in a lot of these Minnesota and Portland players. So let's see how many I can put in. Really want Towns. I gotta see here. I gotta put in some TLC. Try and get in some of my cheap options. I want to go – I just don't know how many of these guys I can get in there. I really want to go Peyton, but I don't think I can get him in there with what I'm trying to do here. Gorgie Dang, I don't mind him. Wiggins. I can go Justin Anderson. Then maybe get in McCollum. He's only 71. Should be 43. I don't know if there's anyone that cheap. Nobody down there I'm really looking at. Maybe you can get rid of Lynn, maybe. Sorry, Peyton, and put in Lynn. As I said, normal guys definitely mess around with this. If you can get Schroeder in there, I would really recommend putting him in there as well. Maybe put in Lynn. You got 5,700 there. And I guess I get you Aaron Gordon in there. So something like that. As you see, really want that late game. I really like Lillard. I really, there's about 3 or 4 point guards I like there. Thomas, Rubio, Peyton, Schroeder, and Jeremy Lin are my big, my main guys right there. Shooting guard. Yeah, Giannis looks nice, but I don't think you need him. But I think you can get him in there with the salary. Like I said, I really like McCollum there. A fast-paced game. TLC, I really like him. So those are probably my two locks there for small forwards. Sorry for shooting guards. Small forward, I like Butler, I like Paul George, both of those guys. If you can't afford them, as you see, like I can't, Wiggins a pretty good option there. And then Justin Anderson, as normal, should be in a good spot to get you around 21 to 22. He's one of those guys that can starts off fast and then doesn't do too much. But, he's one of those guys that can go off for you to get you 26, 27. And then power forward there, I really like Gorky Dang and Aaron Gordon quite a bit. Don't mind Holmes and Dario Saric either. And Nicole Mirotic. All five of those guys are in very good spots. And then last but not least, Mr. Karl Anthony Towns should be one of the most popular guys and one of the most productive guys out there. So overall, pretty good lineup. Well, as normal, that's just a rough draft lineup. If you're interested in those premium lineups, definitely let us know. As you see here, we've been very, very hot over the last week and a half or so. I've won over about $13,000 here in the last week and a half. So I definitely know my stuff. So if you're interested and you're struggling, you need some help, definitely let us know. Screenshots, show the picture of what's going on. We're winning almost every single night constantly. So if you need help on NBA or MLB, NBA is $30 for the rest of the season, including playoffs, and MLB is $35 per month. If you're interested in either one of those, as normal, we will have our email in the comment section. Just hit us up. We'll get you all set up on either one of those. And as normal, we will have our Twitter. All you have to do is, message us on Twitter, and we'll help you out as well. So, alrighty, guys, I think that does it. Like I said, looks like a pretty good slate here, 6-game slate. Really looking forward to it. So, all right, guys, I think that is it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys all on Friday. Have a good day.